Rocky Rappel, Alec Jones will be joining me during the broadcast with a great matchup for you tonight. It's the DRS Wildcats taking on the HANC Hurricanes here in the greenhouse from Midland, New York. DRS has a tough battle tonight against the HANC Hurricanes because of HANC's aggressive defense and their captains who lead them with the offensive attack. David Troyson told me before the game, David's the assistant captain of the HANC Hurricanes, he told me before the game that they have 26 new t-shirts for the pregame warm-ups, New York Rangers t-shirts in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we might get it.
Go Islanders.
So now we got Jacob Schwartzman repping the HANC Hurricanes JV team after a tough 2-1 loss.
Yeah, Rafi. Let's go, Matt.
The broadcast will start shortly in approximately 5 to 10 minutes. We're just waiting for the teams to get down here from their respective locker rooms. We're back after a short break. Hello. Well, both teams have come out of their respective locker rooms. DRS will be on the near side and HANC on the far side. We got Gabriel Miller in goal, and for HANC, we got... Gotta get rosters. They're meeting by the nets, and we'll start shortly.
Give me a mic.
You're gonna be on when you put it on. You can. You're not gonna see it.
You're at Varsity right now. Think Varsity, you have them.
Hello, Alec. Thank you for joining us tonight. Alec will be doing color commentary, and I'll be doing play-by-play. Alec. And that's true with HANC's offensive and defensive really attack. They're a pretty stacked team, but not nearly as good as DRS can be. You know, so and here they are. And that was DRS getting fired up, led by the captains Jordy Hirschfeld and Isaac Fries.
Oh, you changed the color to blue?
I can hear myself.
Can't hear yourself.
That was a Chaim Cement, longtime DRS fan, standing here behind me.
Talk. Yeah. One. Chaim Cement makes a killer turkey sandwich. Just so you guys should know.
Alec talk.
Okay,
Gonna meet for face-off in the center.
The starters for DRS are Simon, Freeze, Hirschfeld, and Aria. Hirschfeld and Simon on defense, Aria and Freeze on offense. Good chemistry on that line.
Well, they'll meet for face-off in the middle of the court. Freeze will take the face-off, and for HANC, we got, it looks like Joseph Lindenblatt. The small attendance crowd here tonight is trying to get the team fired up. That's actually the players.
Yeah, there seem to be no fans.
Negative fans. But it's all right. We got fans watching on DRS Live, hopefully. And that's won by DRS. It's on the right side. And it's Lindenblatt chasing it down. Ari races to the corner. Ari getting pushed around.
And now he's little, but he's strong down there.
Definitely true. And he's fast. Hirschfeld fighting for it. He's definitely very strong. Now Simon hasn't cruised away. Ari chases after with tough to see the name. Ari in front, right in front of the net, shoots and saves.
Oh, Ari creating plays on his own there, taking it coast to coast but couldn't finish.
And now they're battling forward to the corner. Freeze has it behind the net, brings it out in front, but it's blocked away. Now back out to Simon. Simon to the corner. Ari back into the corner, out of play. And 11-13 to go here in the first period.
Yeah, this is the kind of hard-nosed hockey we're going to be seeing out of these two teams. Both fighting hard. They both have a lot of skill. They're both using as much grit as they can to pull out this W.
And it'll be in the DRS zone with Ari taking the face-off against, looks like Zach Aaron, or Matthew Rosenberg.
I believe it's Matthew Rosenberg.
Yep. And it's clear, but it's blocked away now into the net, right by the midpoint. Freeze is fighting for Simon against two HANC. And it's in the corner. Jordy clears it out to Simon on the right side. Simon clears it away, all the way down, but it's hit off the stick of a HANC defender. And now it's back out of the corner. Hirschfeld clears all the way down, but it's blocked away again by a HANC defender. And shot wide.
No shots on net here for HANC yet, but a lot of good chances. DRS's defense has got to pick it up a little.
Well, Jordy has it behind the net, and then bring it around. Now hits it back to his original destination, and back into the corner it goes. Jordy is fighting with Matthew Mazur in the corner. Matthew seems to have it.
Jordy's got the size advantage there, but he couldn't get the win.
And now Ali, Ali. And it's shot wide, right back to Miller. Simon has it, and Jordy takes a shot and falls down. And Simon clears it away, all the way back to the HANC bench, and Freeze has it, but now it's cleared back to Miller. Miller pokes it away. Hirschfeld has it, and it's cleared out and blocked. And now out in front, Ari has it to Freeze. Freeze bringing it up into the corner.
Freeze has the kind of hockey you're going to be seeing today. It's dump and chase hockey. There's no icing, so you can just throw it down the other side. Everyone chases after it, fights for it in the boards, and tries to throw in front of the net.
That's really how DRS handles their game plan with their speed that they have. Now Ari has in front, shot wide.
Captain David Schwartzman checks in for HANC. And that one's out of play. Long shift there for Ari and Freeze.
And they'll take a breather.
Hirschfeld and Simon, and they'll go take a breather. Peller and Mansbeck. Levine and Mikey. Peller and Mikey Konigsberg on defense. Mansbeck and Levine here on offense.
And that was on the right side. Peller clears it all the way down to the goalie, and the goalie pokes it away to Ehrenhaus, I believe. Now Lindenblatt has it, and he hits it away into the corner. Peller has it on the right side. Peller, it's blocked away, and it's out of play.
Look out there. Innocent pedestrian just got with the ball, but he seems to be all right.
Mikey told me before the game he was not happy with his practices, but he seems to be looking good so far, even though he hasn't really had any.
Yeah, I saw him practicing before the game. He looked like he'll be just fine.
Well, he looks fine now, but his Monday night practice was a bit iffy.
Oh.
That's according to him.
Good info, Ralph. Good info.
Oh, Mikey trips it, gets right back up, and hits it down to Mansbeck.
No penalty call there. Looked like it could have been a trip. But he gets up. He's fine.
Now Lindenbrow with a shot, and it's blocked away. Konigsberg kicks it around. Mikey, a two-sport player, plays soccer and hockey. Showing up a little bit of both.
As does his good buddy Eitan Arya.
That's right. Man's back. Clears it away. Peller has on the left side, and now it's blocked out towards the Hank bench.
And an offsides there on Mikey Konigsberg, I believe. There's going to be a face-off in DRS's zone.
We got a fade.
Shout out to Rabbi Storch here at the game. Maybe we'll have him for a guest interview afterwards. And Rafi's going to have to take a little breather, so I'll be announcing over here. Mikey Konigsberg, guys, in the corner, clears it down. Mansback chases after it. Peller at the point. Mikey at the point.
Somebody's at the point.
All right, Storch is joining us here in the broadcast booth.
That was the best scoring chance of the evening so far for DRS. Nice save by the goalie.
Definitely.
It's nice. I'm broadcasting with some West Hempstead people here, and Hank clearly is.
It's an honor to be here with you, Rabbi Storch.
Peller clears it down to the corner. Now Aaron House clears it right back down. Konigsberg will take it himself. Mikey has on the left side.
And that'll do it for Rabbi Storch.
And Rabbi Storch is gone. We thank him for joining us here in this broadcast. And that'll be
associate principal here at DRS for all of those who don't know.
And there'll be a line change. It's Goods Brew, Hirschfeld, and Simon come back on.
Yeah, Larry Gross, the coach of DRS, told me that Hirschfeld's going to have some double shifts this game. He could handle it. He's a tough kid.
Well, yeah, Jordy's really a necessity on this team, and when he's not on, it really looks like a struggle for him to score.
Especially with the injury of junior Andrew Giller. Went down with a fractured wrist. Now Jordy's really got to step it up.
It's a classic football Shabbaton injury. We always lose one kid early in the season due to Shabbaton.
Well, yeah, you gotta sign these kids to contracts, hope that they don't play these type of sports, but you know, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, one of the basketball parents were telling me they didn't let their kid play on that Shabbaton. I don't like, and how many games did he play? He said only 3. Well, there's another chance, just shot wide.
And now Brew takes a shot that's blocked away by a Hank defender, cleared all the way back to the DRS zone. Jordy clears it off the boards. Miller has it in front, and it's blocked by Rosenberg, battling for it near the DRS bench. And
fun fact, there was a player on Hank who's my relative.
And who's that?
Did you know? He's out there right now. I don't think I know his first name, but he is my relative.
Oh, Maslin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Matthew is his first
Matthew.
name.
Yeah. We're like buddies. It's my second cousin once removed.
And that was him clearing it away.
If you're keeping score at home, I think I could be a witness at his wedding. Shlishi Bishani. So, what have we seen so far, boys? What do we like?
Well, we're seeing that the DRS defense is not playing as well as they normally do, but luckily Gabriel Miller is helping them out early on.
You think that their minds are in Memphis? They're thinking of getting geared up for tomorrow's basketball game?
Yeah, hopefully they'll let us watch it in class.
It's during lunch. It works out perfectly.
Oh.
We have a whistle. We're waiting for the signal.
It's covered by the goalie.
It was loose.
Number 10. Number 10 is...
No, we don't have a 10.
I don't know what... number 30, never mind. That's a pretty classic. Matthew Geller. Brother Josh Geller was a goalie the past couple of years for Hank Varsity, but now I believe he's in Israel for the year. Isaac Fries takes it in the Hank zone and shot, but it's covered by Geller once again.
A very nice win by Fries on the face. The puck was rolling, and I think that's Arie out there. If Arie gets a stick on it. Arie is better with the speed of the open floor than he is in the tight spots.
Yeah, that's really how you see the hockey goes.
Nice shot, rebound. Goalies leaving a lot of rebounds in front. The guys have to have their sticks down before the ball's there in order to knock it home. It's the underrated part of hockey. It's not about getting there when the puck is there. It's getting there before the puck is there.
DRS doing a good job keeping in their zone. Not much action here in DRS's zone.
Arie swings and misses and falls down, but Peller is there to help him out. Now back to Arie. Clears to the far side. Konigsberg takes a shot but falls down, and now it's hit up in the air in the rafters and back here by Gabriel Miller. Peller and Rosenberg fighting for it. Now Matthew clears it to Matthew Maslin. Maslin trying to get it around, and now gets out to Schwartzman. Schwartzman clears it to the corner. And Konigsberg chased after it. Konigsberg goes around.
A very nifty play by Mikey to get around Rosenberg over there.
Yeah, it was a nice play. Mikey really trying hard in the gym during his gym hours and trying to get his shot on point. Now Freeze has it in the corner.
Hank seems to be content with letting Freeze play with it in the corner and just waiting for him to do something.
And now Freeze must deliver. Now Mikey has it and clears it back. Freeze chasing after it. And now he has it open in front, but shot wide.
Goalie's doing a nice job of positioning himself, not giving him any room there to stick that one home, even though there's nobody on him.
And a good job controlling the rebounds, not letting them bounce right in front of him, rather bounce out to the boards.
Swing and a miss.
And now it's Mikey chasing after it. And Goldenberg has it.
3-on-2. Rebound. Loose. People diving.
Ari gets up.
Goalie was out of position, but DRS could not capitalize.
Now Pella has it in the corner and it's cleared all the way down.
That'll give Mikey Konigsberg a little bit of a shot out there. A nice shot to create that rebound. That's what the point man wants to do. Just put it on net, get a rebound, and put it in. It's a Shiva League.
A little too much patience there on Mikey almost caused a dangerous turnover in front of Miller.
And now Konigsberg clears it, but it's blocked. Now shot in front and saved by Gabriel Miller.
That might have been the first chance Hanks had. DRS has done a good job protecting Miller here.
Yeah, on that play, trying to get out of the zone, but kind of a lazy lob right to the defenseman instead of using the boards. Got to have a little bit more oomph behind those clearouts.
Luckily, Miller was there to bail him out.
Well, 3:59 remaining. We got a face-off on the right side by the DRS zone. And now it's Levine fighting for it. Two ranked defenders get a hold of it, and now Simon had it and cleared it down. Now, I believe that's...
There's a chance in front of the net. Nice.
Miller's doing a nice job.
On it.
No second chances. Dives out. Denies Shear even a chance at the shot.
Gabriel Miller really proving his worth this year. Having to take over the tough shoes to fill, but he's really looking good.
Last time Gabriel Miller was in net, the JV quarterfinal game about 3 years ago. I'm sure he played last year. Tough 1-0 loss to SAR.
Yep. And now Manbeck had it in front, but it's stolen away and now cleared back towards the DRS bench. Simon has it. Simon bringing it up, and it's cleared to the other side. Manbeck has it, shot in front, and it goes wide. Levine in the corner, stolen away by Hank. Shot to Miller, and Miller gets in front of it and makes a save.
Miller's doing a nice job tonight, not allowing any rebounds, just catching the puck, getting the face-off, getting our act together.
3:13 remaining here in the first period and scoreless.
A lot of those games this year.
Yeah.
Tough defensive struggles.
But I think that game against North Shore was 1-0 up until the third period when DRS just exploded for 5 goals late on in the game.
Say tribute to DRS's depth.
They really do have a deep bench. And now Pella has it on the left side, but it's cleared away.
Speaking of their deep bench, David Itzkwitz checks in his first minute of the day. He's earning extra minutes. He's really impressed this year so far.
Now Itzkwitz fighting for it, and now it's brought all the way down. Konigsberg right there. Mikey into the net. Goldenberg shot. Saved by Miller. Another shot goes wide. Pella has on the left side fighting with... Who is that? Ehrenhaus. But Konigsberg clears all the way down back into a Hank zone. Maslin has on the left side in his own zone, and now it's back to Miller, but Pella will take himself. And whistle's blowing.
There's the call there.
Could be offside. Looks like it.
Must have been offsides on
Yeah.
Hank. Helen got a very nifty move to get around his man, playing some solid defense. Miller there labeled his first rebound of the night, which was Hank's best scoring chance. Again, in the Yeshiva League, expect the rebound, be there. And good things happen to those who crash the net.
Tippin score most of the goals in the Yeshiva League.
Yeah.
Clearance there on Itzkwitz. Stuck a stick out between his legs.
Don't sweat the details.
No call there.
And now it's Itzkwitz. Not really getting in there, just trying to poke the ball out. And now Brew has on the left side. And Hank tries to play it around. Konigsberg shot and deflected. Peller has on the right side.
Offside there. DRS, instead of touching up, decided to hit it, so I'll take the face off over being on position there.
So now we'll have a face-off in the DRS zone. Let's see, I think Simon's going to take it.
Defenseman taking most of the face-offs here for DRS today. You don't usually
That's
see
a
that.
traditional Lowry strategy.
Is it?
And that was
Yeah, they often do that to get the offense to get after the point.
back into the DRS zone.
Now, I'm noticing a trend here, and
It's kind of like the NBA players with their random...
is it a new thing? Is it a cool thing that I'm
I
missing
don't
out
like the
on?
orange specifically. It's just you like a nice bright color so everyone knows.
Should I get those?
Yeah.
You think I should? I can walk around school with my bright orange. Oh, no! What happened? It's a goal! Hey, dump it, and the goalie just missed it.
Actually, it was like Jordy.
No, I believe it was Aurier or Freeze there. I think the ball just rolled right in past the goalie.
The goalie just missed it.
Yeah.
So that was a shot all the way from the midpoint line.
He was just dumping it in. Yeah, we get to the last 10 seconds of the period.
We did something very similar last game against TBC. And here he delivers once again.
Yeah, so that was untouched. The goal's going to go to Jordy on a
The
slap.
goalie had it through his legs, and it just rolled out of his back, and everybody charged. I guess they didn't touch it. Jordy gets credit for the goal.
Big mistake with just 10 seconds left here.
Ari was right in front of the net. That's why there was some confusion. So we got 5 seconds remaining. And another shot off the goalie. 2-1. And
Pretty rough for Geller after having a pretty stellar first period to give up a soft goal like that. But Geller played an outstanding first period, keeping his team in the game. And sometimes that happens in floor hockey.
that's right.
You know, Susan.
Well, after one play of the play, it's 1-0 DRS against Hank here.
If this was hockey, it would be 1-0.
Yeah, correct.
But it's not.
It's hockey.
We call it 1-0.
One other.
1-0. Maybe is it a European thing or is it a soccer thing?
I think it's a soccer thing, you know?
So we learned a couple things tonight. We learned about orange sneakers. We learned about 1-0 versus 1-0.
And he gave us a
Porzingis.
total lesson earlier on also.
What was the total lesson?
I'm sorry, I wasn't
I
paying
don't remember. What was our total lesson?
Just give me some time, maybe I'll have it before the second period.
Okay. Howard Jerome if you want to. It's not the best color man in the league for nothing. All right, we have any tricks up our sleeve for between the first and second period? Larry will do some tricks. We can get Larry dancing on the floor.
Well, we can discuss the game plan for DRS, really continue what they're doing because Gilbert Miller's playing phenomenally. It looks like he's more comfortable at home than he is on the road.
I think also it's just key is patience. Continually dumping the puck, getting it into the corner, setting it in front, but shooting on net, creating those rebound chances and crashing the net for those loose pucks.
Slow but steady wins the race, and that's what DRS is doing. They're just trying to find those openings, and it worked out, I guess, in the oddest of ways for Jordy.
Yep. So what else is going on? Is there like a special in Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow or something? So what's going on in the fall? What's the big news in Town? The elections were yesterday.
Yeah, that
And people won. I have no idea who, but people won. So how many guys do you know from the West Hempstead connection? I'm here with 2 West Hempstead guys, and
I think we
they must have split it out because most of the Hank is a West Hempstead-oriented school. We are lucky enough.
Hank alum here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got that between 6 and 8 players from Hank.
Between
West Hempstead, actually.
I think all the players are from Hank Rep.
Yeah,
I hope so, else might have a scandal on our hands.
What would the scandal be? Like, like in Yeshiva League, like a guy shows up, he goes to, let's say, PS 32, and he says, I want to play floor hockey in the Yeshiva League. Shows up one day, and he says, would anybody know? Or let's say, Yarmu Yager wants to play floor hockey. He puts a helmet on, would anybody ever know? I don't think he wears a helmet the whole game. He can't be that good, though, because he's that good. Like, it's got to be like a second line guy, a random guy, nobody knows it.
I hope that at least some bench player for an NHL team would be putting on a show here.
No, I would assume that would be too good. You need to have like a guy who's like, he can't be that good, but he's not just like, a guy winning 50 home runs in baseball and saying, oh, the guy's on steroids. If you're on steroids, don't be dumb. Stop at 35 home runs. No one's going to yell at you with 35 home runs. Like around it, that's what he did at the end of the season. He figures, all right, too many, I got to shut my foot down.
That's crossing a line. It's off sides.
Mighty Ducks, Banks was caught playing for the wrong team, so.
Oh, really? Which one?
Situation like that.
I never saw it in the Mighty Ducks. I just on school trips, too. Wasn't 2 the one where they play Iceland in the...
Yeah, it's one.
They were in Bikis in Mighty Ducks. The original Mighty Ducks. They're stuck together in that one.
Yeah, of course.
Julie the Cat. I saw it on a trip. What?
That was the girl goalie?
The girl goalie.
I think that was the second one.
No. Goldberg, right. No, Goldberg was the goalie. Julie the Cat made the save on the breakaway. That's correct. Thank you.
She got the quick low.
Yeah, he really was going to go on the breakaway.
Bringing back some Coach Bus entertainment to your house.
You know, I've only been on 17 DRS senior trips. You're going to know, Rocky 1, I got Rocky 2, I got it down. Whatever
All the classic Coach Bus movies.
whatever the classic, the DRS. But now we stopped doing that because everybody brings their own. I don't think you see it. You have Rabbi Bolzum's favorite. What's Rabbi Bolzum's favorite? Everybody knows Rabbi Bolzum's favorite. It's School of Rock.
Oh, that's one of
Another classic.
Miracle is always a big one.
Miracle. I remember Miracle when it was before it was a movie.
The actual Miracle.
The actual. I was a second grader, and I used to go to Sunday morning groups. Now, underrated, they played Russia Friday at 5 o'clock. Shabbos started then already, but the game wasn't showed anyway until 8 o'clock. It was on tape delay, the game against Russia. And so I found out the next morning that the United States beat Russia, which was not a semifinal game, but it was a different system. I'll explain it some other time. But in order for the United States to win the gold, they had to beat Finland. Now, Russia could have still won the gold even though the United States beat them. Because it was a point system, meaning United States, Sweden, Finland, and Russia advanced to the medal round. Whoever had the most points in the games between those four teams, what? So the United States had tied Sweden in the regular tournament for 1 point, and then they beat Russia. So now they have 3 points. But Russia had beaten Finland for 2 points, and they were playing Sweden later that day. So Russia could have still finished with 4 points, and the United States with 3. If the United States loses to Finland. So United States plays Finland, not in the finals, but in order to clinch. We're back in 19. I'm explaining to people who don't know back at home about it wasn't a tournament style, it was a medal round, which meant it was the point system. So United States played Finland that morning at 9:30 in the morning. So I convinced my parents to stay home from groups to watch that game, and that was some game. That was very exciting.
Would you permit a DRS student to miss Sunday yeshiva for a game like that?
I'm just saying, tell them the Torah can make it cool. The most important thing, you learn 1 minute of Torah, it's more important than...
Groups is a factor as well, or no?
I wasn't a group leader. I was going to play dodgeball or something like that. So I think I cried to stay home. My uncle was getting married the next night.
I wouldn't even think you were alive in that Canadian. It shocks me.
Yeah, how old do you think? Over under? What's up? Have the people tweet in. If you tweet to @DRS Live, what is my age? The one who gets @DRS Broadcast, whoever gets closest.
I'm thinking about 17.
Without going over, will win what?
Price is Right style.
They'll win the next broadcast. They could get on the broadcast.
Wow.
With Jerome and Appel. How many broadcasts have you guys done this season?
This is my debut, and Rafi's second.
Rafi's your second broadcast.
It is. Mike
couldn't make it through
my job here. I'll say forever that when Mikey makes it big in the broadcast booth, it was because of me. I had a doctor's appointment that night, so Mikey took my job, and from there it was all downhill for me.
Which Mikey?
Königsberg.
Oh, Mikey's not playing?
Oh, Mikey didn't play last year.
Oh, it's last year.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, this year, I got a job secured.
Now you got Mikey out there.
Yeah.
So Mikey was on the team 2 years ago, back up, took a year off
Yeah, we're on vacation.
What?
No, the Stritch is joining us for this broadcast tonight. So now it's Freeze and Rosenberg meeting.
Rabanapur is playing for Hank. Those are right. Rabanapur is here. He's on defense.
David Rabanapur.
Hank in the black uniforms with the white trim, blue numbers.
Notice the goalie wearing a different shade of...
Nice call. We don't notice that because DRS only comes this way in the second or the first part of the third period.
I don't think that's meant to be. I think he's just using his brother's old jersey.
Now David and Freeze, David Schwartzman, that is.
Which Geller is that? Is that related to me, this Geller?
Who isn't related to you?
That's a good point.
Freeze and Schwartzman in the corner.
Is it Geller who's the Joy of Kosher? Is he related to the Joy of Kosher Geller?
I'm not sure. He's one of the few people I don't know on the team. Chance in front.
Now a shot in front, Freeze, another shot.
He's really cycling well with Aryeh. The two of them working very well together.
And now David Torch has in the corner and taken by Rosenberg. Rosenberg falls down.
Nice job by Jordan.
Free shot. And it goes wide.
It did go wide.
Aryeh, another shot
good job
off the pads of Geller.
The Rabanapur showing some speed and getting the puck out of his zone, but Jordy's a very good target.
And
shot right at the broadcast booth.
And off the head of David Schwartzman. Looks like he's all right, though.
David wearing helmets.
Yeah.
I remember the Yeshiva League without helmets.
Centered.
in the early
I think
80s.
you're thinking about the NHL.
No, in the early 80s. Then some people started wearing visors. I'll give you a history of the Yeshiva League if you want between the second and third period. It can be fascinating.
We're looking forward. We can do that. Now Herschel clears it down, and Rabanaport chases after it, and slash that in. Simon has it. Simon Schwartzman clears it away.
DRS doing a good job centering the ball in front. Just a lot of time knowing it's in the right spot up there. I can't finish it.
And covered by Geller. 10:34 remaining here in the second period. Mansbach, Levine, Peller, and Koenigsberg will take over here on the DRS lines.
Yeah, as I said earlier, he's
Jacob Gross was getting ready for the saxophone. That could really add a lot of jazz to the game tonight. Get it? Jazz?
that was a good one right there.
And now it's in the corner, and Maslin, and it's still his second cousin once removed.
That's true. Matt Maslin.
Big
And
save
now-
by Geller.
Matt plays for Minnesota in the offseason.
He does.
The head lifeguard.
Correct.
For those who keep. What do you think of the new Minnesota video? Jakey Friedman was the star of the video.
I heard about that.
The winning goalie in the junior varsity game.
He is the winner. That kid winning at middle school in Hartoda.
He won in this gym actually.
Who did he beat?
They beat Hank.
The Hartoda championship.
Yeah. Oh, Hartor, yeah.
Rabbi Fried's team, no?
Yes, right. For
Yes.
his first championship. Long away left. A long time coaching for Hartoda.
Nobody's ever won more championships than Rabbi Brazil in the LMA. I think he won like 8 championships in 9 years, Rabbi Brazil.
For Hal.
Yeah.
Now Levine getting crafty with it, but it's still right at Goldenberg. Goldenberg bringing up the middle, and now it's back out to Mansbach. Mansbach on the right side, is shot.
A nice spin. Mansbach showing some agility, faking to the right, cutting it back to the left, and then the old classic stick clash and ball fly up to the ceiling trick. Seen that one once, you've seen it 1,000 times.
And now it'll be back in the Hank zone. Maslin will take it against Mansbach.
It's kind of hard to root against my family.
Well, we could be neutral.
You have to be neutral.
Yeah. Just for him though.
Just to now 1-0. Like, why not? If it ends 1-0, then we win. 10 o'clock, there's a Myra in the base measures for those who keep it score hopes. I think
For those who's watching all around the country, I hear we have viewers from a few different places.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have Florida.
Countries.
Maybe different countries too. Maybe Alex Savitsky will join us. We got people from Florida,
Down in
Detroit.
Memphis, the DRS basketball team maybe won.
Yeah, Memphis too. Good luck to them tomorrow playing Atlanta.
I think they're launching in Charlotte as they have a stopover. So on the way to
Still in
Memphis.
Charlotte right now.
I believe Rabbi Finkelstein told me they'll be in Charlotte for a little bit. And then they're on their way to Memphis. Late arrival tonight, getting ready for the big game tomorrow. So over and 16th seeded Atlanta.
And boy, the one
True. So wherever they are now, good luck to them. And
You think Atlanta has an advantage that they're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Memphis? At least one more fan than we do.
DRS is definitely heavily favored either way, but they got nothing to lose coming out here going for the upset.
now Maslin with a nice pass out to Shear, and now
Whoa, right at me.
shot right.
I got it.
That's out of play.
Oh, we got a ball.
Long arms. Rafi, you got really long arms.
Rafi
I
Powell,
appreciate that.
baseball collector out at Yankee Stadium now, collecting hockey balls here in DRS.
That was returned right away. So we got 8:40 remaining. It's 1-0 DRS.
So far, this period, I don't think we've had a shot on goal of worth.
Definitely
DRS
nothing.
had one not bad one here. Ran to Geller's chest, but no one's there for the rebound.
Yeah, it's pulled down, and Itzquitz fighting forward in the corner.
I think Itzquitz has to use his strength more.
Yeah, definitely doesn't look like he's playing too aggressively. And a shot, and a nice save by Gabriel Miller.
Fans getting fired up over that shot.
Deflected, and it's Banks and ricochets off the wall, and now Brew has on the right side.
There in the
Brew
right corner.
sends it all the way down. Jordy will bring it around and clear it.
You can zoom in.
I think that Jordy is the key to this whole team. He's clearly the best defenseman, and he also sets up the play in the transition to the offense.
Definitely, and Jordy
Really big.
He's not shots in the league.
Is it me? Is it that Jordy just looks a lot bigger on the hockey court than he does in real life?
That's true.
In real life, you don't notice that he's so big.
To
But
get
you
to know
see-
me is pretty intimidating guy.
That's just Alec.
No, but you see him on the court, he like takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, that
Once again,
is.
play that shot.
Well, now Jody's off, so Hank could try to capitalize any bit they can, but Rosemary will take it against Peller. And that's one really by Hank and clear down.
Offensive line back in here, Ari and Freeze.
Hits it all the way down.
Offense to back up Miller.
Shot in front.
Hank is sending their defenseman into offense, creating a 3-1, and DRS has to send their offense back to help out there.
And that might hurt them because Freeze has her behind the net, trying to find someone open.
He did, and Ali couldn't convert.
Big chance there. Nice pass by Freeze.
Right in front of us, too.
Aton's brother cheering him on, aiming for his first goal of the season.
Aton gets places. You know, he's faster than most people out here. He's got to use that speed to get places before other people.
He's not even just speed-wise, he's quick.
Yeah.
Everyone knows he has that quickness, and that's why he's been working on his shots to try to make better.
That's what he spent in the offseason, huh? He was working on his shots.
Should I do the whole thing?
He's got that speed.
And now Rabanapur clears it down, and Koenigsberg has it in the DRS zone. Mikey swings out of the air. It's a 2-on-1 right now.
I think
It's more like a jousting match.
I was thinking wrestling.
Yeah, both those. I was thinking more of like the sticks that they use, whatever they jousting.
Yeah, well, you can say jousting.
Joust wrestling. That's my great humor that I have.
Wrestling.
Yeah, that's good. I like.
Well, Freeze makes up and it's on the doorstep. This is the chance on the rebound right in front.
I like that, the doorstep.
Wrestling.
Yes.
You think we could sell that as a sport?
I would try. I would definitely.
Because Peller, you know it's Peller because of the orange sneakers. We spoke about that earlier.
Shot.
Great chance by Peller.
Can't really find it.
Loose, but Ali wasn't get it.
Ali shot and pad save, and Peller has him in the corner. Sorry about technical difficulties right now. They seem to be down.
That was a nice chance by Peller.
We'll keep you updated. Right now it's in the DRS zone, and it was cleared back.
Here comes Peller again. Looking up for Ali. He sends it front. Defenseman stops it. Peller really playing and having a wonderful shot.
Peller on the left side, and Koenigsberg try to kick it around and clears it back down. And then Vanderpool
Give Freeze a lot of credit because when Peller cheated up on offense, Freeze immediately reacted and covered him.
And Hank is saying their defensive.
And it's offside.
Hank is saying their defensive deep in the zone, being very aggressive.
And they'll change lines once again.
That's causing a lot of odd man rushes for DRS here. That's why he's
Josh Ritter entering the game now.
Wow.
And Ritter really brings some type of intensity that is not seen from others.
You think so? The way Ritter makes my coffee, he really shows intensity. He does a great job making my coffee for Perry's Dairy Milk Shower class.
7-11?
Sometimes on Tuesdays it's 7-11.
On Tuesdays.
That's we have a whole trip. Oh, chance for Hank.
Well, Ritter was more than just a good hockey player. He was a good coordinator coach like that.
He's got multi-talents.
That's right.
But I'm still pumped up about Peller's last shift. That may have been the best individual shift of the game for a DRS player.
I was hoping to have more like those.
Maybe because the sneakers are closest to the ball. That's true.
Yeah.
So people get confused between the feet and the ball.
That could be painful.
And they can't stop it.
That's right.
Probably brought Ritter in for his speed.
Yeah, Ritter's good.
Breakaway.
What are you gonna do?
Some say he's even faster than Arya.
So the camera on the
report that Rabbi Fletcher was telling us that we should speak at a normal volume, not so loudly into the mic.
All right.
Noted.
Isn't there a volume switch up here with computers? Turn it lower. But whatever, that's none of my business.
Maybe Rabbi Fletcher tried to put his baby to sleep.
Oh, fine.
Rabbi Fletcher's wife expecting a baby the next month in DRS News.
And my
there was a chance. Herschel almost tipped it in, and Miller covers it up. What else is going?
I don't know.
Your sister's expecting?
My sister's expecting.
Yeah, that's a DRS baby.
It is.
For those who keep it square home.
I'm gonna hear that from her later.
What, you had the baby tonight?
Oh no, I shouldn't have a baby yet. I mean, I don't know. I should actually.
Checking my phone. Instant updates. You'll be the first to know on DRSLive.com.
So we have Aaron House bringing it up. And now...
Trying.
Mikey really out there. Is that Jordy or Mikey?
Yeah, that's Jordy.
Similar big.
Yeah,
that's just 13, Jordy.
Yeah.
Actually, videoing is
Jordy, I want to see some more Peller action. I was fired up.
so cute.
And that's put all the way down. And here's Levine.
You can tell, I don't know if this is true, but I'm guessing Levine plays ice hockey because that was an ice hockey play. where he kind of skidded through it holding one hand. I'm not sure if that's true, but it looked like an ice hockey play, not a floor hockey play.
It was a fine holding after the game.
We'll have to do some investigative research.
Mazin knocks down the stick, shot.
And Jordy, he had a lot of room there, Jordy. Jordy didn't see it. He looked up. He had a lot of room in front of him. A lot of real estate.
Real estate. That's true.
Eked out Levine there. Made him look like he was still on ice skate.
And now Jordy comes off, and back goes Koenigsberg, Itzquitz, Brew, and that's Peller.
Yeah, you could tell. You just looked down for Peller.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I was just kidding.
I don't know if you guys remember, we had a student in this yeshiva named Amir Gavrin. Miles Peller is the second coming. They look exactly alike.
That's actually a good call.
You know Amir?
Yeah. That's good.
I know who to ask you. But we should maybe get on the broadcast the faces of old DRS players and see if we can say, this is who they were in previous lives.
Yeah. We could do look-wise and skill-wise, match up.
That'd be a nice feature, maybe for the next day. Speak to Sommer about that.
Yeah.
Go through the old yearbooks.
Yeah.
They have a chance for DRS. Puck rolls right to the goalie, sticks to the side. It's a different strategy. Miller covers all this. Brew gets to the puck first.
And a shot deflected right behind the net. Now Matt.
Oh, a little frisky in front of the net. Ehrenhaus shoves Itzquitz into the goalie, and the goalie goes down, and they call penalty on Ehrenhaus. That's the right call. They did. That's the right call.
Yeah, Zach will head to the penalty box.
Did you see that? I thought Ehrenhaus went into the goalie, but Ehrenhaus shoved Itzquitz into the goalie. The goalie did fail, but only because Ehrenhaus shoved Itzquitz into the goalie, and the refs got that call out. I can't see that ref is.
Sell it and try to draw penalty on Itzquitz, but
So now there's 3:30 remaining.
And they're going to call timeout to talk it over. Did you know Yeshiva League rule? You're allowed 2 timeouts per game. This rule dates back to, I think, 2006. But you cannot use more than 1 timeout a period. So if you finish the second period without using a timeout, that timeout's gone. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, and on the power play, Lowry calls the timeout right here because otherwise it's gone and you can't use it. So Lowry's talking over with his power play unit.
Learning something new every day.
That's what life's all about.
That's right.
I learned about the cool sneakers, and you guys learned about the timeouts.
And Machshava, period 6.
Period 7. You're in Machshava, period 6. That's true. Today what did we learn about? The Kudus HaBechira.
Yeah.
Well, it was exciting.
And then
responsibility? Oh no, we were talking about where does Bechira begin?
Yeah.
Nurture and nature.
Correct. And then they usually turn into some good arguments.
That's always fun. That's very fun. I like it.
I've seen Mikey Koenigsberg here on the power play.
Are you?
He's got a nice shot. Usually like to have those sharpshooters.
Who do we have out there? We'll set the DRS lineup for us, Drew.
Aurier and
Hirschfeld.
Hirschfeld at defense. Yeah, that's it.
Aurier's on offense.
Aurier on offense.
Sorry, freeze.
And then man's back in Hirschfeld on defense.
So man's back moves to the point. That's a clever play. Just dumps it deep so Freeze can play with it to set it up.
Yeah, so I have
If you want to go on this is look for go cross point. If you go cross point, they'll be open. So Aurier has cross. There it is. Here's the up right back to the export.
And scores! Jordy Hirschfeld delivers once again. It's 2-0 DRS.
Actually, a beautiful play. Yeah, point to point to point. And then Jordy cleverly did not slap it, but snapped it before the goalie was set.
Similar to Capital style power plays, they try to sell up for Ovechkin so he can blast it. DRS tries to sell up for Jordy and it worked there.
But you notice, again, I got to make this point, you don't have to take a slap shot. That gives everybody a chance to play. A simple snap shot to the proper location, you have yourself a goal.
That was a power play goal by Jordy Hirschfeld. His second of the game.
And just got the update that we have just landed in Memphis.
Oh wow, that's exciting.
Well, Rabbi Finkelstein has sent the text that the DRS crew is in Memphis, ready to take on the road.
And we'll be starting that journey tomorrow at 12 Eastern Time, 11 Central Time. So 2:56 remaining here in the second period. 2-0 DRS on 2 Jordy Hirschfeld goals.
In 1 minute, I'm going to take a break to David Marif. It's a good thing to do. I should be proud of me.
I'll try to catch the after game in West Hempstead.
Instead.
So now it's in the DRS zone and face off one by HANC. Mazin getting pushed around by, who's that, number 13? Sandy Bernstein. Sandy Bernstein and Mikey Koenigsberg wears the same number, so it can get confusing out here.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Schreiber, is this his first action of the night?
Schreiber, it is, and he scored his first game of the season.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was the 5th goal of the 6th.
That's it.
First.
Just when I noticed Schreiber got out there, Schreiber got off.
And now Ari and Freeze check back in.
That's the classic Schreiber Bernstein fourth line. But you know what, to Larry's credit, he plays a lot of lines. And at the end of the game, they're much fresher. And by the time they're seniors, he has a lot more players to play because they're used to playing in these big games.
That's definitely a good game plan to go with. We're not about that, but Larry does a good job with these players. And getting them ready for the playoffs, hopefully, to come. Now Ari's in the corner fighting with Banapur. Freeze has it in front, shot. In front of Ari trying to get at it, but couldn't get it to go.
Hard shot, the puck was in the air.
Yeah, another shot.
Hit the butt of the stick.
Now Ari has a Freeze, and it's Freeze that has him.
I just wanted to say that. He didn't have a clue, but that was some move by the Hank player getting it at everybody. Couldn't tee it up. Hank really punching deep with both their defensemen now that they're down 2-0.
Often in Yeshiva League hockey, players can go coast to coast, but they can't really finish because it's too crowded over there in front of the net.
That's put all the way down, and Maslin clears it back through the middle. They're supposed to take a quick break, but they'll be back probably pretty soon. Now Ari takes a hit, but he has it in the corner. Now Jordy shot again,
Nice pass, but
is saved by Geller. Jordy aiming for the hat trick, but couldn't get that one to go. That's a hit away.
Hank should really get a man on Jordy at all times. He's been DRS's main threat, and they should really get a one-on-one there for him. They're still leaving
So now
open, and he's getting
Jordy. Now Ari's going to clear it all down, but Ehrenhaus hits it, but it's deflected, and now that's clear out to Freeze. Freeze bringing it up, but Ehrenhaus has it right back. They're going to call it offsides. And Heller
as usual.
stands back. Levine and Koenigsberg come back on. For DRS, 58 seconds remaining here in the second period. 2-0 DRS.
Yeah, DRS just got a hold on here. Enjoy this 2-0 lead going into the third period. They don't want to have a last second goal here by Hank.
58 seconds remaining. We're here in the Hank zone.
And Moshe Glass joins us here.
Taken
by Storch's place. You know anything about hockey, Moshe?
Not really, no. How's the hockey out in LA? I really don't know.
He's more of a skateboarder than a hockey player.
Chris, I don't mean that
It's an announcing game.
Oh, and that guy has the ball.
Moshe, maybe you shouldn't talk so much.
Ehrenhaus pulls down. Mansbach bringing up the right side. And it's cleared out by Shear. Mansbach still has it. Mansbach, Peller, shot deflected. Koenigsberg hits it out of the air, back into the Hank zone.
DRS is offside.
Ehrenhaus shot, cleared all down. 25 seconds, approximately. Peller has it behind the net, hits out to Koenigsberg. Koenigsberg clears, and that's blocked out by Schwartzman. Now Koenigsberg has, actually now Peller had it and cleared it down. Levine and Ehrenhaus fighting for it. Now Shear, and it gets blocked away. Now David tries clearing it. Now he's so successful. Rosenberg has it in front.
2 seconds left.
And shot. And after 2 minutes to play, it's 2-0 DRS. Does anyone actually listen to these things? Yes. Okay, good. Hey guys. No.
Yeah, we can expect in the third period Hank will be pushing hard, sending all the defensemen to the zone, which may cause some offensive goals there for DRS.
Hang on the equipment we have. We want to thank first and foremost over Brazil, over Fletcher, over Finkelstein, our coach Larry for all of their help with buying the equipment, with getting new equipment, with all the stuff that they do, getting all this new stuff. We got loads of new equipment. We want to thank them so much. We also want to thank the parent council, the DRS parent council, for sponsoring all this new equipment. We thank them so much. We can't thank them enough for all their help. We would like to send it back to the broadcasters and enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
We've got Balls on joining us right now. How's it going? How you doing, Rabbi? We're good. Have you watching the game so far? I honestly just showed up for the last minute or two, but I got to see Jody put a nice one on net and then get whacked in the head by some defenseman when the ref wasn't looking.
I'm not aware, but Jody has 2 goals.
Yeah, Jody has 2 goals, right. So, obviously that's great for Jordy, but more importantly, since we have Jordy and we have the goalie, so it's Rabbi Balsamshire 2, everyone else nothing.
As well as the color commentator.
Right, well, we've got the big tuna over here. The big tuna squash. Right, so, so, Rabbi, any advice that you can, well, they're not going to hear it, but what do you think ideas can do to keys to the game? Yeah, keys to the game. Well, in floor hockey, since it's such a skill-oriented sport and it's nothing to do with luck, and there's no bounces that really affect the game. It's pure skill.
It's usually a sarcastic self.
Oh, this is not sarcasm. Was that sarcastic? That was, yes. So I would say there used to be, back in the day, actually I was at a DRS wedding on Sunday with this grade. I forgot what year they graduated. I think they graduated 11 years ago. So that would make them the class of 2006. So I was just at, I think it was Yoni Bernstein's wedding. So I actually saw some of the originators of this particular greenhouse chant, which was during the hockey game, Shimmy Pianko, who was a greenhouse legend, would start random, interesting chants during the hockey games, some of which included more goals for us, less goals for them. More goals for us. I know it's hard to think of. It's really, but it really breaks down the essence of what a floor hockey game is. Our goal is basically more goals for us, less goals for them. And so far we have achieved that, and we can hopefully continue to do so as the game continues.
Very nice, simple way to look at the sport.
Right, we're going for more goals for us. and less goals for them. Exactly. If we can put the icing on the cake, which is less goals for them, then we really done what we set out to do. Well, let's hope it's as easy as a piece of cake. Right. We got Gabriel Mayer. I guess you can say goaltending a shutout. I don't know. Right. He's pitching a shutout right now. Yeah. Have there been shots on net? There have
not
been.
Too many.
Yeah, not too many. That's when you really have to be nervous that you're going to fall asleep in net. So you don't want to fall asleep in net. It's not sheer. So you want to especially these late games. I don't know. Right. It's not the extra time ACTs over here. So you don't get a week to do it or a month. How long have they been getting the? I don't know. As long as until we get up 36. Really. Gabriel, you do the extra time ACT? No. So Gabriel was out of sheer the last few days doing the extra time ACT. So yeah. So if I don't sound bitter enough, it's only because I'm not.
Let's hope his mind's on the hockey game.
He's all over it. He's had plenty of time to rest up, and I'm sure he's set to put himself in between the puck and the net.
Well, might see a lot of goals this play as HANC will probably be pinching other defensemen, get some extra offense, and DRS might take advantage of some odd man rushes. So.
Nice job with the actual hockey analysis.
That's why I'm here.
Right. You basically said more about hockey than I know. And me. We send it back to Alex Earl, who broadcast the rest of this game. What's the story with the ref? Was he on the front page of Jewish Action last year, the Neil Klasidis?
Oh, I don't know, but he has a very nice beard, kind of like a Brian Wilson.
Whoa, nice reference.
I appreciate that.
Nice. Who is holding out a Beach Boys?
Is that the Beach Boys?
What?
Brian Wilson. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
So still talking about baseball.
Oh, man. I thought you had something. No, I read the beach boys. I want to see it. It's good work. Let me Google this just to make sure I'm not off on my reference. Back to hockey for a second. Good job. Do your job. And now it's back in the Hank zone. Ehrenhaus gets pushed over to Aurier. They're still able to clear it somewhat. And Freeze swings and misses. Now Ehrenhaus has in the corner in the DRS zone, trying to get it out of there. And now Ari bringing it up. Ari shoots. Save. Isaac freezes the goalie. 3-0 DRS. Nice job with the puck.
Aria using his speed there, create a big chance. Freeze is running beside him. Never give up on a play. Took advantage of the rebound and put it in. 3-0 DRS.
Notice right after the goal was scored, he fell down, but all the adrenaline pumping gets right back up. And DRS gets out to a 3-0 lead here in the third period.
I gotta stay on the ice after only a 33-second shift there. Early goal here in the third period. As I said, Hank was pinching on a defenseman. Aria's speed took advantage.
He also had a beard.
3-0 DRS.
So we have confirmed that Brian Wilson of the Giants and Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys have both had
beards.
really good beards.
And it's a goalie change here. The backup goalie for Hank's gonna come in, which is...
I think it's Iran that...
Is it?
It might be. That was interesting. Oh, no,
Andrew
I don't know why I thought it was Iran Vac.
owner of Bagel Town.
Yeah, all right.
A few restaurants. It's not much of a restaurant.
Whatever.
Say that's so loud with him right here. But
Whatever, they got bagels. Yeah, or the whole working with it.
no, I'm just saying it's a bagel store, not
It's a bagel store, yeah.
Fine restaurant.
Well, but
It's in front, it's loose.
there's nothing poking at it. Nothing getting by Gabriel. All right, a little scuffle in front of the net.
They call him Gabe the Wall for a reason.
Nice to see the spirit on both sides, that they really, are upset that they were trying to score a goal and take that on the other team. We only hope that Gabriel Miller put in more effort to his ACTs than he did to this game. So far, he is goaltending at 35, about 36. 36 really. Is that what you got the ACTs? Yeah. I never took the ACTs. I got the fist pound mallet to my stupid joke. But it's okay. Way to say it, though. The delivery was fantastic. Now Schwartzman has in the corner, and Levine and Schwartzman. David getting really physical in the corner, and it's still in the corner. Oh! Now out to man's back shot wide.
That's why most of those corner fights, which is the key part of Shiva League hockey.
Right. It's a post-up game. We have the better post-up game. Corners were chasing after it. Behind the DRS net. Now, maybe that's Lindenblatt. Out in front, Miller able to get in front of it. And now it's cleared back down. That's man's back. Hustling all down. Schwartzman gets shot. He's got a chance. Shot, and it's deflected. I thought he had a chance right there. Now man's back on the right side to Levine. Levine back to make beautiful two-man game. Beautiful play by Elliot Levine and showing man's back. Levine was behind the net. Gave it out to man's back. And man's back one time to free goal. It's 4-0 DRS.
Yeah, the Hank defenseman never totally got back. It was kind of one defenseman, David Schwartzman. Matthew Mazin was an offenseman. And DRS took advantage of 3 players pinching in towards the goalie, and it's 4-0 DRS.
You think they're tired or they're just not trying anymore? I think Hank is just, they're down to their last bit of juice tonight, and now it's all like desperation play. So kudos to the DRS guys for wearing them out over 2.5 periods. Well, DRS definitely looks to be more aggressive, more hustling, and we're always the pressure team. Very good.
A lot of guys. DRS this whole year scored most of their goals in the third period.
That's right.
Most likely due to
they're like the Kansas City Royals of hockey. Oh,
they don't need to come back though.
What?
DRS usually doesn't need to come back like the Royals. They usually have the lead and just add on to it.
Right. No, I'm a Mets fan also, but you gotta tip your baseball cap to the Royals. They did good work. And they made me proud to be a fan because the Yankees weren't even in it. Yeah, well, that's not what one of the great ironies. Sports.
Focus on the game.
All right, we are focused. Now Lindenblatt has it in the DRS zone. And we're about to try to get around some action. But Jordy pushing Ehrenhaus away. Now Jordy jumps over the defender and now it's clear away.
Sacrifices his body there and blocks the shot. Was not afraid of Zach Ehrenhaus's blast there.
Now Jordy in the corner with Lindenblatt. Oh, he got it in front and it's shot wide. It's trying to bring it up and clears it away. That's
That's Brew, I believe. Yeah, Brew.
Lipsquist was open in front of the net there. Brew was not able to center it. It's good defense by Urbanifor. He's had a good game so far.
How do you know the Brewer's been playing? Well, the game against North Shore that was at home, we got a few goals from, I think 1 or 2 goals from Mansbach, and we got a goal from Jeremy Schreiber, who gets limited playing time, but really delivered when he had the chance.
Nice.
9:26 remaining.
I feel like if we're going to go far this year, we need a big boost from the 11th graders.
Definitely. They're a key aspect because with some of the lines being packed with juniors, those lines don't want to go waste.
One of the best ones is Andrew Giller's out with an injury, so hopefully he'll be back by the playoffs.
All those guys step up. Itzquitz has it.
What's wrong with Gillers?
I believe he fractured his wrist or something like that. He's playing flag football, as we mentioned earlier.
Another reason to play baseball during the Chabatone.
Okay.
Now Itzquitz has it, puts his body down, but can't get it to go. And now Simon behind the net. And Simon's battling with Schwartzman. Simon trying to get something clear.
Hank finally keeping in DRS's zone a little bit. They haven't done that much today.
And Miller, I believe, Google Miller covered it up. 8:43 remaining here. And it'll be, I believe that's Ruby Sturm, number 11.
Bringing in their players. Abitan, Ruby Sturm.
Oh, Morty Abitan also. Abitan. I believe Morty Abitan's wearing his brother's jersey. Could it be? Because Morty was number 10. But either way, Morty brought a goal to the team in the game against North Shore is out on the ice. Or quit.
You got to imagine this is our nicest line. Morty and Ruby.
Both very nice kids, and everybody's good out there. Now if Corners will bring it up.
Oh, nice steal.
Now Ruby into the corner and try to play.
Maggie with a 4-0 lead and wants to have some fun. The defenseman taking it all the way for offense. This game's not over that yet, though. So.
As a good Yogi Bell once said, it ain't over till it's over. And if you see a fork in the road, take it. I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this tomorrow in school.
What, Yogi or baseball in general?
Baseball in general.
All right, you're a baseball guy.
That's right. Now Morty has in the Hank zone. He's backpedaling. Now has it in front. Shot wide. Great shot. Now Ruby has it behind the net. Ruby trying to bring it around. Trying to get it to go, but can't get it.
That's why they call him Wraparound Ruby.
I like that. Now we have Sheila hitting all the way down the middle. Miller looking at catcher. And making the play. So Ruby and Morty really bringing some type of energy that we don't see from everyone out on the court. With their limited time to pick up the play.
Ali Levine a minute here. Basketball style for Hank. Not at Memphis right now. Unfortunate for the Hank team. But here he is.
Hank didn't go to Memphis.
This is rare for a visiting player or visitor fan to get an appearance.
Oh, y'all on DRS Sports Nation.
How's everyone doing tonight?
They say
and saved by
Andrew Marks. Oh, nicely done.
Ali's a fellow Hank student, but me and him go way back.
We sure do.
We do, right?
Yeah, it's a fellow Hank student.
Yeah, I know. I don't actually go to still, but
you guys are past.
Former Hank students.
Former.
There you go. We used to be on the basketball team together. Correct. Yeah, I kind of sat on the bench while you played, but it was so fun for me. Every once in a while you got in. Yeah, pretty excited. Once in a while I got a few laps. And Alex Robe also was on the Hank basketball team. Yeah, do you believe it? I don't believe it. You have Schwartzman, who's been playing hockey since middle school. Battling with Audi time. Actually since the way before that. Yeah. Shoots. Edge covered.
And we're now going to turn to the sidelines to Chaim Cement to get a moment there. Here you go, Chaim.
Okay, this broadcast is quickly turning into an interview fest. Chaim, how you doing?
Hey fellas, this is Chaim Cement here.
Anything you want to say to the crowd?
Senior in DRS and the country.
All right, good shot out there.
Okay, now back to Alec. Good work. Matthew Gavin and Morty Abitan take the face-off, and it's won by DRS. Oh, Ruby checking the boards.
Ruby not phased at all.
He has 2 minutes. Too many
Don't let Ruby size deceive you.
It's easy.
Zach Ehrenhaus is definitely being aggressive and he's angry about his game.
Everyone just
Let's
beat
hope
right there.
Let's hope we get through these 7 minutes with some clean hockey. We don't want to see anyone get injured. Miller's still working on his shutout.
So now it's 6:53 remaining. There'll be a face-off in the Hank zone on the left side. We got Jeremy Schreiber and Matthew Maslin taking it. What is two? Schreiber for DRS, Maslin for Hank.
Hank's still keeping their starters in. They're known to never give up on games.
Well, this game is very much alive right now.
Ooh.
Just got to get
in front of the net there.
And Miller gets in front of it and drops down on the ball.
Andrew Mark's not playing bad behind the net. He came in the middle of the second period.
I believe
going pretty well.
Allowed 1 or 2 goals.
One goal.
One goal, but that was a good play.
DRS has been pushing it.
That was the goal with Mansback. That was a 2-man game goal. It was a solid goal. You don't blame the goalie for that. And now Schreiber chasing it down. Schreiber in front. Nice move on the shot. Sweet play. Schreiber really getting great opportunities. And now it's in front of the net. Lindenblatt trying to get fancy, but it's back out to DRS. Schreiber bringing it over. James Goldsmith on the sacks. And that shot wide. So Bernstein shot up in the air, and now he'll bring it around again. Ehrenhaus. Oh, nice play for it. But can't deliver as Schreiber's running in front of the net. Whoa. They're rushing to bring up Maslin, and what did Bernstein do over there that got him so heated? Bernstein. Hey, Bernstein didn't look to do anything that was difficult.
And the famous Geschmack to be a good chance breaking out with the 5 fans DRS has in the game.
Still Geschmack to be a good though. That's right.
It always is.
Now Maslin brings up the middle. Lindenblatt kind of just standing there doing nothing. And Ehrenhaus can't get a stick on it, and now Bernstein has it in the corner. Bernstein right off of Marks and back out. Bernstein once again trying to get a shot out in front, and that's hit off into the corner. Bernstein takes after. Bernstein's really fast.
He's fresh legs for DRS. He's taking advantage.
Now that's Jordy back in. Jordy laying down, and the shot goes wide. Maslin has in the corner with Schreiber and Simon. Now Maslin has it behind the net, trying to get something to go. Miller just looking around, and now Jordy, I think Jordy's getting out of action. And
they called the whistle as got stuck on the Hank boards. Jordy usually wins those battles. Hank got lucky that they called that whistle.
I don't know, from the little I saw from Bernstein there, I feel like if he learns how to take a little bit more of a pounding, he can become a championship level penalty killer with that quickness. He's very quick. Although, you know, he doesn't have the size, so that can be built up over time. Right. You know, we just put him on a anabolic program.
And a golden change.
I don't know if we want any steroids being used in this, but
I know. A fan favorite, Ellie Kunzer is a game of offense.
Wilkowski in that. Yeah, and Mayor Port. So they're really bringing in, trying to get everyone to play Ellie Kunzer with the alternate jersey. Kunzer making a fashion statement out there. Yeah. First we got orange shoes, and I have white jerseys, fully white jerseys. Right. So now Pell will take it, and that's won by Hank. And now, Mikey has it back. Port.
These players didn't have a chance to play at TBC because Larry wanted to play his best guys against a great team over there, but they get their chance now, and hopefully you can see one of them score a goal. That'd be nice.
So now Kunzer was shoved into the bench, but I believe they called a penalty on Schwartzman. David head to the bench, actually to the penalty box. David not looking too happy about it. David, close friend of all ours, spent a shot this afternoon by my house.
David's been a lot of preparation here for this game. He's not happy the way it's been turning out, and took it out there.
Rightfully so. As he goes to the penalty box. 4:56 remaining here. And Hank will be short-handed for about a minute and a half.
Yeah. Dave Schwartzman and Hank not happy with Hank's play, but you got to give credit to DRS. They're playing a great game today. Great goaltending by Miller. Great defense. And
the downside of Kunzel taking that penalty is then he got himself a seat on the bench because they have to bring in the power play team. Yes, now Ari's back in. They will leave the scrubs in there so that they can play the power play.
And then make it ugly if they try to get passing, you know.
I don't know. They're not bad hockey players. They're just not. They know what they're doing. Now man's back with Jordy, Freeze, and Ari. Jordy coin from the point, shot wide. Jordy has it.
Trick today.
And Ari has it in the corner. Ari out to Hirschfeld. Freeze, but misses man's back. My bad. And now a shot goes wide out behind the net. Freeze and Ari fighting for it. And they get it back. Nice pass. And back shot. Oh, post. That went off the left post and all the way back to Wilkowski. And he makes a save. Now Hirschfeld gets out to Mansbach.
Yeah, they're feeding the ball to defenders, letting them blast it away. A couple close calls there. But
Now Freeze on the right side. And Hank gets it back. Hank clears it, but Jordy right there to make the play. And Jordy gonna go around up the middle. Trying to find Ari on the left side. Ari bringing it up. Shot. With the pads there. And another shot. And it's still loose.
still loose.
That was a loose puck when they whistled it. All right. Well, Brian Wilson can't make every great call. But
Is Eitan Ari yet to score a goal yet this
he's
year?
not scored a goal this season. His younger brother Moshe was really looking forward to see him score tonight. There's still 3 games remaining, so there's plenty of time for every time to score. It was powerful. He went 5-hole on that play, unsuccessfully.
He set up by his freeze goal, so he's still doing meaningful things, even if it's not
Jordy man's back to Jordy. Jordy shot off the post.
Can't buy a goal here for that hat trick.
And now Ari has in the corner trying to find an opening. Freeze right behind the net to Mansbach, and it's cleared down. Back into the DRS zone. Little unforced error there. And now Jordy's on the left side, but Lindblad right there to give him a little bit of a push. And Lindblad in front, but it's cleared away to behind the net. Lindblad faking a fall. Yeah. Maybe he just slipped. And now Ari in front. Oh! Deflected. Freeze trying to get it, but couldn't get it. And covered by Marks. 3:22 remaining, 4-0 still. As Ari and Freeze can't really get much to go. So there's opportunities though. Yeah. So now we got Peller, Kunstler, Koenigsberg, and Port coming back in. So we got 2 regulars and 2 bench players coming in to get their time to prove their worth.
Yeah, Kunstler drew the penalty and now Elias awarding him with some extra minutes here in the final 3:22. Now by Sorch's favorite, Miles Peller checking in.
Kunstler kicking it around, gets pushed. What does that mean? And now Peller.
He was talking about it.
Ossip, Jonathan Ossip from Plainview, New York. Getting some playing time. And now Koenigsberg will go back forward by the DRS zone and clears all the way back down to the Hank bench. Port running around the Hank. What's the call? And now time is called. We'd like to thank all of you for watching tonight. If you're at home, and we had so far a great game, and just trying to close this game out as a shutout. So we'll see how.
Shout out to Jonathan Appel, father of Rafi Appel, watching tonight, seeing if his son's doing a good job, and I think he's doing a fine job.
I appreciate that, Alec. Not enough baseball references there. That was sarcastic. For those of you who didn't know that. Yeah, viewers from little timeout action here. Memphis, Florida, according to some Hank player's dad is in Florida. We got Florida, Teaneck, Detroit, Memphis.
An update in the
Are those our guys in Memphis, you think? What? Are those our guys in Memphis? Oh, maybe. I mean, they could be watching.
They just landed in Memphis, so by Sorch told
So,
us.
yeah, but there could be some. They had a sweet stopover in Charlotte, North Carolina.
6 minutes.
That's right.
40 minutes of enjoying
40 minutes of talking about Carolina. Alec is a big
My favorite basketball college basketball team.
Not football. You think because the ACC doesn't have any actual good teams, you may as well root for Clemson.
Clemson might be the only bad team in that conference.
Let's try to camera once again. Sorry about that. We'll try to get back as soon as possible to the Clemson side. So now Aaron has to buy the net. Really trying to get anything to work. But it was unsuccessful. It's squitzing and dishing. Not bad.
Nice one there, huh?
Not bad.
Walt Clyde Frazier style.
I had to whip that out sometime.
Speaking of the Knicks, they're down 7 deep in the 4th quarter. Not sure they're going to be able to come back from that one.
For those of you dedicated to watch this game over the Knicks-Cavs game, we thank you. Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm here over the Cavs game.
Al, we appreciate your dedication. So you can watch Jordy or LeBron. Who would you choose? I watch Jordy and Pelham shoes. At Rabbi Storch.
Even with the net,
Ooh, nice little move, but it lost. Matthew Maslin. Now just trying to get anything to go with 2 minutes remaining. They've been unsuccessful all night in the offensive zone. Now Lindenblatt on the right side. Shot. Saved by Miller.
Good positioning there. Wachowski.
Oh, Wachowski, my bad.
Good positioning there and jumps on it for the cover.
Wachowski with his first real opportunity to save something tonight. He is awake and well. He's got a cool helmet.
Yeah, all the DSRs have that nice green helmet. He's got the neon green helmet, trying to stand out a little. Like most goalies care
Yeah, the
about
players with the shoes, he chooses helmet. So now we have Peller getting his head hit on the side. That Wachowski trying to poke it away. Koenigsberg has on the right side. Koenigsberg out to Peller. Peller in the corner.
Now that we're closer look at this ref, I didn't know Brian Wilson had a pace referee.
Oh! Score. That's unfortunate. Assistant captain
David Schwartzman, nice shot from the point there.
David Schwartzman.
Early, he was angry and he finished there with a goal.
David Schwartzman, we congratulate you on that goal. Wachowski had the save and then it just got away from him.
David Schwartzman, president of the Student Senate, actually designed these jerseys for Hank. Worked hard on them and
gotta get a closer look when they come back.
I'm bringing it into class tomorrow.
So it's 4-1 with 1:26 remaining here in the third period. DRS played very well all night and continue to play well, even with a shot trickling into the net.
I voted for you.
Now Abiton back in and it's clear all the way down. So Ritter, like I said, brings the intensity and the speed.
speedy shift here with Abiton, Ruby, Ritter, bunch of fast, small guys,
Let's see if I can translate into anything big.
such as Knob Man Rush.
Abiton poking at it behind the net. Now Ruby has it shot wide.
Ruby looking for his first goal here. Abiton scored one against North Shore. Ritter also looking for his first goal here. Had a couple shots in net though in that game as
Now
well.
Ritter looking for someone, but him and I think Ritter's looking to kill time out there. Going at it. Nice save.
Oh, nice.
Schwartzman looking for a second goal of the game, but couldn't get anything to go. Now Schwartzman in the corner with Abiton. Now Jordy gets his stick stuck in the net, but now it's back out. And a shot, and whistle's blown. Let's see.
Schwartzman very into this one.
And
36
Jordy's
down
gonna head to the penalty box.
In the back.
He's not happy about it.
We don't like to see that. Players getting penalties up 3 with 30 seconds left. But I didn't see what it was, so I shouldn't say.
And now we're bringing Peller and Koenigsberg.
On for the
And
penalty.
Aria has a shorthander, 30 seconds to play.
On penalty kills, you usually like to have a nice speedy guy and 2 defensemen. And Aria is a speedy guy, and Koenigsberg and Peller will be.
Peller also provides some speed on the offensive attack, but Diaz looking just to end this game. Now the ball's stuck in the net, and it's in play. Kudos to the rest for keeping it going. Yeah. I was waiting for that whistle, but they got it. And off the post.
Empty net here.
Oh, this is a great chance for Aria.
5 on 3.
Eitan really wants to go for Aria here. And it's wide. Now Lindenblatt. Oh, had it! Aria down, and someone throws their stick. Well, actually, it was a clean play. He just happened to trip over the stick. Yeah, Eitan does not look good as he's walking on gingerly. But he's still in the empty net. He's still got a chance. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Next game. And Diaz takes this one 4-1. Aria goes back down to the ground. We'll see if he's okay. But Diaz wins this one 4-1. We thank you for watching tonight. And Diaz is 2-1 of the season.
And thank you, Rabbi Paul, for coming for the third pay again.
All right. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next broadcast. Whatever that is.